Hi, Atlas Copco and all you other great brands. Good to see you here. Welcome. I'm David, and I've got some important things to share with you today. Ever since I was little, I've dreamt about being an actor. And today, I get to live my passion. And I get to talk to you. I mean, what a fantastic way to spend my day. Actually, my job is telling stories. Stories that create emotions, to help people feel, know, understand. Sometimes I can inspire them to change. It's kind of like a superpower. Well, fact is, we humans have always told stories, especially when we have wanted to explain something important so that people would remember it, and to warn about dangerous things, for example. Storytelling is a very powerful way to build engagement and to keep the interest of your audience. Check this out. An ordinary cup, right? What do you think I get for it on eBay? €2? Maybe. But what if I told you that this cup was on board one of the trade ships sailing from China to Europe in 1797, and that the captain of the ship was a young man, newly married, unlucky enough to one gloomy night off the coast of England run into one of the worst storms of the century, and that the winds pounded the helpless ship, dragging it and the cup down into the depths of Davy Jones' locker, where it lay untouched in its box for 300 years before divers rescued it. And that this cup is in fact part of a very rare collection of cups made with a highly unusual and secret technique, with only 7 cups remaining in the world. So, how much do you think the cup is worth now? €2? It's no longer just any old cup. It's a cup with a story behind it, and a lot more valuable now. See what context and emotions can do to the perception of an item's value. Now please listen carefully. Storytelling is a tool that will give you the ability to create captivating speeches and presentations, successful social media campaigns, and films that really impact people and sales. So, what are the key elements of any good story? Actually, it's pretty simple. You need a clear structure with a good beginning, middle, and end. A clear purpose. What's your point? What do you want people to know, to do, to feel? A good story makes you feel something, right in your gut, like fear, joy, pride, or curiosity. The audience needs to identify with the problem, the situation, or the characters. This is the human touch, and it's always there in a good story. There is always a problem that needs to be solved, a mountain that needs to be climbed, or a lesson that needs to be learned. At Atlas Copco, the home of industrial ideas, you probably have loads of great stories about customer success, innovation, teamwork, how you've improved the lives of people everywhere. These stories can engage and inspire, and they can help you connect to people. This is a fantastic shortcut to get the attention of customers, employees, and job seekers, to make them remember you and choose you. Great stories build brand loyalty. Take me, for example. I know some things about Atlas Copco, like you're a very successful industrial company, but what I don't know is what value you bring, what role you play in the bigger picture. I also don't know what it's like to work at Atlas Copco. Would it be a great place for my daughter to build a career? I mean, how would I know? And why should I be interested? You need to tell me. Inspire me, please. As I mentioned before, a great story has a few really vital components. Make it personal. Bring it down to a level where people can relate to it. Tell it from their perspective. Put yourself in their shoes. Remember, They're asking themselves, what's in it for me? Talk about what you know. Explain what value it adds and how it will help the person listening to you. Will it save time, money, bring new opportunities, or reduce environmental impact? This should be crystal clear. And you have to do it in a believable way. Seriously, how can you expect to convince someone of something if you don't believe it yourself? Make it real, make it yours. I hope I have inspired you to use storytelling techniques. Every single person here can tell great stories. You know, I heard about this mill owner in Alabama whose business were hit by fire and who feared his entire company would go up in flames. It's a true story involving Atlas Copco. The mill owner could tell that the fire was so intense that even if the fire brigade got there in time, what equipment could extinguish this fire? And then something unexpected happened. Now, you continue the story. Good luck. And by the way, the young captain, he survived.